On August 2021, PSG unveiled a lineup of players. These signings were aimed at winning the Champions League after a painful season, losing to Bayern in the Champions League final and finishing second in the league. The summer of 2021 was one of the most significant transfer windows in PSG's history, marked by their reveal of players like Hakimi, who won the league with Inter Milan and was regarded as one of the best fullbacks in the world; Wijnaldum, who won Premier League and Champions League with Liverpool; Gianluigi Donnarumma, who won the Euros and was the Euro 2020 player of the tournament and also regarded as one of the best goalkeepers in the world; Sergio Ramos, who won 4 Champions League titles and 5 La Liga titles with Real Madrid; and finally, Lionel Messi, to put it simply, the greatest football player of all time. These players joined a formidable squad including Neymar, Mbappe and Di Maria. On paper, they were a masterpiece. In reality, they were a collection of masterpieces, hung in the same room, but never quite becoming one painting. And in the end, this became the perfect example of the Dream Team Enigma. The Dream Team Enigma is the quiet contradiction at the heart of football's most beautiful illusions. You gather the best, proven winners, generational names, and expect perfection to bloom automatically. But instead, something slips, not loudly, but subtly. It's the idea that more greatness doesn't always equal greater performance, because football isn't math. It's chemistry. Take the current Real Madrid squad, for example. On paper, it's almost unfair seeing Bellingham, Vini and Mbappe orbiting a midfield that's been sculpted to perfection over the years. Everything is there, but reality whispers something different. Because now the question isn't, are they good enough? It's how do they breathe together? Imagine this in real life. You put 3 leaders in one room. Suddenly they have to share. That's a personality clash without words. And now questions start arising. Who owns the left when Vini and Mbappe both live there? Who becomes the quiet worker when everyone was once the main character? If you tuned into the recent Real Madrid Champions League games against Man City, you probably recognized a difference. The movements were cleaner, passes were quick, and the roles felt obvious again, and you probably know the reason why. Jude Bellingham and Kylian Mbappe were not on the field. Less star power, but more flow. Valverde, who sometimes gets swallowed by brilliance, suddenly became the heartbeat. The midfield organized, the front moved with purpose, and the balance reappeared. And here's the uncomfortable truth hiding in that pattern. Sometimes a team plays better, not when it has more quality, but when it has less confusion. It doesn't mean Jude or Mbappe make the team worse. That's far from it. It means the team hasn't fully learned how to contain their greatness yet, how to turn them from focal points into pieces of a larger rhythm. And until that clicks, you'll keep seeing this paradox. The team looks lighter without them, but reaches higher because of them. That's the tightrope.
It's also the balance of the team. And I said it last year at the end of the season when we knew that Mbappe was going there. How is he going to balance that team? It's very difficult because you can see that I'm not going to try to find any excuses for Bellingham, but how do you play? Where do you go? What do you do? Rodrigo was essential for them last year when they were losing the ball. He's on the bench now. And I know maybe he doesn't have the efficiency of Vinicius Jr. that he had last year, but Rodrigo was balancing the team off the ball. Now he's not playing.
We can even look at AC Milan in 2008 to 2010. That Milan side was a quiet, fading echo of greatness, trying to sing one more time. You had legends like Ronaldinho, Kaká, Pato, Maldini, Beckham, and many more. On paper, it looked like experience meeting genius. But really, the rhythm was gone. It became a team that could produce moments, but not sustain them. The conclusion is sharp, almost uncomfortable in its truth, and it's that it's not just about having the best players, it's about having them at the right moment, in the right roles, under the right physical and tactical reality. That Milan side wasn't a team growing together, it was a constellation slowly dimming, each star still beautiful, but no longer burning at the same intensity. Same enigma, different poetry. Football rewards harmony, not accumulation. PSG showed us too many primes can clash. And Real Madrid, right now, they're learning that even the perfect future needs time to find itself. The truth beneath it all is simple. A team isn't built by adding greatness. It's built by shaping it. You've likely noticed this. When you're playing football with your friends, the team that looks the strongest somehow loses. Games aren't won by stars. They're won by people who understand their role. They're the ones where stars agree, quietly, to orbit something bigger than themselves.